Okay guys, I have a iPhone 6. Not sure what the network is. If I had to guess, I would say AT&T. And the reason for this video is it just powered off and it just never seemed to come back on. Even after leaving it charged for an hour, 2 hours, nothing. It's dead. You can hit the power button as many times, nothing happens. And like I said, left it charging, still nothing. So I thought it was a goner. But there is another or two things you can do. The first option is you can try connecting it to a computer if you have a computer, and that should be the easiest fix. Just connecting it, and you should see the Apple logo come on, and from there on, I think it should resolve the problem. Or the second option is by disconnecting the battery and reconnecting it. And by doing this, I'll be showing you guys how to pop open and removing the screen. First things first, you're gonna need a star screwdriver. It's a micro one. I already removed the first screen, or not screen, but the first screw before I even thought about recording. So as you can see, it's missing one screw already. From here on, you can use something small and delicate, but enough to lift the screen. As you can see, I have this nail, which is convenient. Usually if you buy a tool set, it would come with this. This is alright. I think this is a little too thick, so I just use my nail, or whatever the case may be. I mean, don't add too much pressure. As you can see, it's already lifting. And try not to use anything metal. The reason I say nothing metal is because with metal, it's going to scratch the sidings, and you don't want to have that. I'm going to do it professionally, as you guys can see. Once you get it open a little, you can use this tool. From here on, just slide it from side to side. Start on the bottom first. I forgot to mention that, because if you start on the top, it's got cables. And once you do that, slowly pop it open. I'm gonna do it from a better angle. You would lift from the bottom up, and as you can see, I had this open already. And I'm gonna redo this step. It would be like this, and you would have two screws. Simply remove both screws, and this would come off. As you can see, there's two connectors. This connector right here is for the battery, and this connector is for the charging port. Simply lift up the battery connector with something plastic, or in my case, I can use my nail, but nothing metal. Metal's a big no-no. As you can see, I managed to pop it up. You can see. And what you're gonna do now is just lift it up, wait 5-10 seconds. From there, pop it back in, and then repeat the steps backwards by putting the screws in again. And once you put the screws in, make sure you place the top end in. Once it's in, let me do it at this angle. Once it's in, make sure you hold this side. As you can see, it's kind of like an arch. Holding both sides, it should slowly pop in on one side. Just try to move it both fingers in at the same time. Try to move it to the middle, and it should pop in. As you can see, boom. And from here on, just put the screws back in. Well, let me try it before I do that. And it should come on after removing it manually. And that solved my problem. And if this doesn't solve your problem, I would suggest it's a battery issue. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.